Michael Goldberg here, speaker, author of Knockout Networking, here to weigh in for another 3-minute round. You know, being prepared for a fight is about as important as being prepared for a networking event. You might argue the opposite. But to prepare yourself for a networking event is a lot of things that you want to consider so you don't just show up and get surprised by what happens. Some things that I do to prepare. If I know that I'm going to go to a professional association meeting that's within my target market, we'll call it financial services, a group like NAIFA, National Association of Insurance Financial Advisors. Often what I will do, if I know that I'm going to be there ahead of time, I will simply bring up their homepage on the website, look at all of the usual suspects that are part of that board, the president, the vice president, the treasurer, all the usual suspects, and I will simply reach out to them. And I don't do it through email, I do it through a phone call. I pick up the phone and I will leave a voicemail. And my voicemail might sound something like, "Hello, Lizzie, Michael Goldberg calling. I hope you're well. I'm going to be in your neck of the woods and want to attend your meeting and would love to set up some time to discuss some of the happenings that are going on within your chapter so I can be best prepared when I show up. At your convenience, leave me a message at," that number once again is, and I get that call back. I leave a similar message to the vice president and a similar message to the treasurer, and when I have conversations with them, I simply ask them questions about their meeting. So tell me about your meeting. How many attendees are going to be there? What does membership look like? What does retention look like? What are some of your goals? What are you doing about it? What's the purpose of your meeting? Out of the people that are going to be there, how many people work for large companies versus are independent? How many people are going to probably be guests versus attendees? Have you ever brought this speaker in? What are the objectives of the speaker? What are your objectives as a chapter? Well, if I'm going to be part of your meeting, how can I help? That's about it. I might even ask questions about the person that I'm speaking with to learn a little bit more about them, and I'll go through a similar scenario in a line of questions with the vice president and the treasurer. So now by the end of those conversations, my legal pad is full of information. So now when I show up to that meeting, who are the first 2 or 3 people that are there to greet me? Well, you got the president, the vice president, and the treasurer, which is not so bad, right? So now when I get there and I'm shaking hands, kissing babies, I've got the board that's there. They already know me because I've already had conversations with them. So now I feel very, very prepared, not just with the information that I got, but with the connections that I made where this is now going to be a successful experience. So make sure that you are in fact prepared the next time you go to a networking meeting. Well, that's it. That's my 3-minute count. If you've got comments, questions, emotional outbursts, and you want to weigh in, write me at michael@michaelnetworks.com, and we'll see you for another 3-minute round. And remember, don't throw in the towel.